So today I'm going to talk about Agentic SIEM and Agentic XDR and SOAR. In the demo, I'll take you through how you can get the leverage of Trend Micro Vision One platform in order to have a SIEM and SOAR solutions. This demo, I'll make it short and more technical for you, so quickly you will understand the empowerment of our Trend Micro Cybertron AI and XDR platform, who is empowering our SIEM and SOAR solutions. So we have a new application tab called Agentic SIEM and XDR. Here you can add multiple data sources and log management. It could be integrated with third-party log repository. We are supporting more than 400 vendors and 900 products so far. Here, if you're gonna see what kind of SIEM and XDR data sources are supported, all are listed here. So as you know that we have our native solutions, Trend Micro solutions, which is supported, and then you can have third-party logs. So any kind of third party who is supporting syslog and CEF format, you can able to add it, okay, through log repository. For example, here we added the Palo Alto, and the collector is PAN. We select the product, what is the name of the product, Palo Alto, and what type of format we are using it to ingest the logs. So these logs is ingested based on analytics and archival. You can do both. And here in data monitoring, you can see what is the daily usage, data usage, and what kind of total extended analytics retentions. Data ingestions, it will show you by 30 days, but you can extend it, you can modify it, and what kind of data it can be collected, either from the cloud, email, endpoint, and third party. Okay. So it will tell you the data ingestions. Okay, for example, here we can see like total daily ingestions value and what kind of products are adding and contributing in this part. However, you can see that data retentions here, ingestions and retention data by sources, last 3 days, and you can customize this range. It will tell you what kind of data sources are there, what are the categories, ingestion types, and so on. However, you can also see that monthly ingestions. Okay, so monthly you can see, okay, what kind of data and how much data you will receive it by the third party. Analytics or archival monthly retention period, you can see from here. So one dashboard will show you all data monitorings from the ingestion perspective, from retention perspective, and then we can have the detection model. So we have predefined detection models, and you can do your custom model as well, and you can do the custom filters. For example, if I want to create a model, before that I need to create a custom filters. That custom filters you can create it from here or by using templates. So for example, if I'm using the templates, I can go to third party, I can select maybe Microsoft Defenders for endpoint. I can choose any filter I wanted. It includes all the queries. And once I created this filters, but the filter name with the severity, event types, vendors, that query I will validate it. If this query has any error or not. Once I found it, this query is validated, I click on save. The custom filter will be created automatically from the templates, and then custom filters I can use it for a custom model. So that custom model will be used to detect your any threats. For example, your SQL injections, your ransomware, and so on. So that custom model will help you to detect the threats, and it will be showing you under here workbench incidents, which is our XDR. So XDR actually what it will do, it will collecting all the events, okay, from multiple sources. We call it data sources. Here I'm giving you example of this particular incidents, which is like having a critical score 92, the insight number, this is the indicator of compromise IC, what are the impacted scope of machines and the users. If this case is open, okay, because we have the SOAR as well, what are the attack faces and what are the data sources has been contributed. So here we can see like the endpoints, sensors, servers, and Palo Alto Network has been contributing. If I click on this incident, it will tell me about the total incidents details. Okay, what are the attack phase, what are the machines has been involved. It will tell me the overview about this incidents, and it will be generated through AI, which is a built-in AI part. I will talk about here later on. And then it will show you what are the critical assets and objects that are involved in this incident, which URL filtering, okay, malicious, what is the IP associated with it, and what should you do the next steps. What are the machines and the user has been impacted. Your highlighted objectives, if you have, for example, here in this case is 40. What are the alerts that the client manager region 1 has been received, and what are the alerts has been associated with this particular workbench. So here we see the data sources from the endpoints perspective, from server workloads, and Palo has submitted this these alerts, okay, and impacting this users. Here this alerts are more relevant to the ransomware or malware related URL observed by the Palo Alto. You can click here, you can see the model name, the same model, the detection model that I discussed with you before. It will be used to understand like, okay, what kind of details has been detected and send it to the region 1. So even though you want to explain it, okay, you don't know what is the event, so you can click here, explain event. Our embedded AI Cybertron will help you to understand this event, and it will generate a response for you in a few seconds. It will tell you the complete details about this particular rules, names, who is collected, from where it is collected, about the network activity, and also you can take the actions. For example, you can, if you are integrated with that, you can run the executed playbooks, you can run the OS theory, YARA rule, block list. Also you can add it to the block list, okay, of the Palo Alto, and also you can create the execute the playbooks, and the playbooks will help you to add into this IP into the firewall and a policy to block the connectivity. Meanwhile, it will take time. I'll take you back through here, and you can see the in-depth investigation as well, where you can see more details about this incident. This will take a little bit time to extract the details. Meanwhile, we will go back and see the response that is generated by AI. The response is generated by AI is also suggesting the next steps. For example, after like what should you do, the next steps. So the next step is to take any action. Either you can open the case. If the case is not open yet, you can isolate the endpoint by click here. It will be immediately isolate this endpoints. Add this URL to the block list. Okay, let me go up. Okay, yep. And you can have more solutions, okay, and that part. So if I'm more interested to know about the explanation of this event, it will give me the complete detail about this event, the key points, what are the key points, what are the conclusions, and again showing me what could be the actions I could take it. So here it asks me to put this IP into the block list. I can click here simply. So from here I can take the action, I can create the object. So here, because of the permissions, I don't have the permissions to create these actions, else it will be created automatically. So, and then it will be, this IP will be a part of the block list. Still go back here and you will see the data, XDR data explorer. So this is the one pane where you can have all the details of the logs. You can click and search the third-party logs. you are integrated with the third party, so you can check on third party and you can put it as static. It will show you all the logs that will be received in the last 30 days. That logs as you received it from the Microsoft Defender endpoints, and you can run the query if you want. You can add the filters. Okay, many actions you can do it, and you can search it with the process name, the process file, remote access, and so on. The another part regarding perspective of the third party integrations, you can have a list of third party integrations where you can integrate with either SIEM inbound, SIEM outbound, and SOAR. So these are the vendors, these are the products that you can integrate it with our platforms. And if you've not find the name here, then it could be integrated through API as well. Response management is something where you can do the response, you can create the tasks. For example, I'm isolating the endpoint. So my action has been completed. Who is created by, for example, the users? What are the targeted machines? What is the actions I took it for to isolate the endpoints? And then you can have predefined playbooks. So you can have a template. You can choose any kind of templates to create the playbooks. Okay, for example, I have the endpoint response, automated response. I can choose this template and I can modify it as much as I can as per my requirement, and then I will run this playbook. Okay, or you can schedule it to run the playbook from here. So it will be automatically executed, or the incident, once the incident is triggered, its condition is matched, it will be triggered and it will tell you the results from here. The case management as a part of the SOAR, Agentic SOAR, you can do the case management here. So for example, I open one case, let's say this case is under progress. Let me check it out. So this one I created based on this incident and the filters. This is the case ID, this is the workbench alerts, and who is the case owners. You can assign to the multi owners as well. You can see the status here, if it's progress, the findings, to be true positive or noteworthy or false positive. What is the case priority? You can select it from here. Any kind of note the owner has to write it. Attachments, the playbook results. If the playbook has been executed, okay, it will tell you from here. The SLA logs. So this one will tell you the report names, because once you created the case, and then it will ask you to if you want to generate the investigation report. So I click on investigation reports to generate these samples reports. That include the PDF and the CSV versions. If I click on the PDF, it will tell you about the particular incidents. For example, here, so here it will tell you the case ID, the case name, the description, who is the owner, when the case has been created, when the case has been last updated, what are the total durations, time to close, time to response, time to acknowledge, and each page to have a table of content. So if I go to, for example, quickly on a case summary, the case summary will be giving me the details about, for example, this is workbench insight summary. Yep. So it will tell me the summary of this incidents. Okay. The score is 92. And then what are the impacted machines are there, case log summary about this particular IC, and then you can have, if there is any MITRE attack mapping happen, it will tell you what are the indicator of compromise, the list, you can have it here, and then you can have the remediation actions, what you can take it. So this way you can address your threats with the help of SOAR. That's it from my side. I hope you enjoyed the video, and this will bring a new concept of Agentic SIEM and SOAR powered by XDR, native XDR, threat intelligence, and Trend Companion, which is our AI platform.